Hey Bobcats, welcome to our registration video. By watching this video, you will learn more about how to register in classes, learn about general enrollment policies, and be familiar with the registration support resources available. As we have shared, registration for the first semester occurs during the summer. Every student has an assigned time when registration begins. It is important to enroll in 12 to 16 units at your assigned time to have the best selection of classes and class times. Registration will remain open 24 hours a day and 7 days a week after your assigned time so that you may continue to adjust your schedule. You may find your assigned registration time under My Registration and then click on Prepare for Registration. Once you have navigated the open course list, and your registration time opens, here are some steps on how to register for classes. Click Register for Classes and select the term in which you're registering. You will see two tabs to register for classes. One will say Find Classes, and the second, Enter CRNs. CRNs are the 5-digit course reference number, and we will review how to use and add those courses to your summary through both options. Using the first option, go under the tab that says Find Classes. You will be using this option to find your classes by subject. Step 1. Type the subject into the subject field to search for classes. Step 2. To find a specific course within the subject, add the specific course number into the course number field. Step 3. All of our classes during the semester are full term, so you don't even have to worry about selecting an option for the part of term field. Next, click Search. Step 4. Find the course sections that would include your lecture, discussion, and lab, depending on what's required. Select the Add button to add each component to the summary. Those courses will now show up as pending in your summary. There is another way that you can register for classes by entering the CRNs. Let's take a look. Step 1. You can add a course component to your summary by entering the CRN into the Enter CRNs tab. Step 2. Once you enter all corresponding sections CRNs, you can click on the Add to Summary button. They will show as pending in your summary. Once you have searched and added all of the course components required to your summary, and they show as pending, click on the Submit button in the bottom right corner. This is how you officially register for your courses. If your registration was done correctly, you will see the status of the courses changed from pending to registered. Congratulations, you made it! If you receive an error notification, read the error message carefully. The error message will show you the CRNs of the classes that are experiencing that error. Common messages are missing linked courses, which means that the course has multiple parts and you are missing something, either the corresponding discussion or the lab. Major restriction. This particular class is restricted to certain majors. Prerequisite. You may not have completed the required class beforehand. Time conflict. If the lecture, discussion, or lab happens to overlap, you will not be able to proceed with registration, and you will get a time conflict error. This means you need to choose a different section. Final exam overlaps with final exam. If you find two final exams that are overlapping with one another, you will need to either adjust your course or consult with your academic advisor. Class standing. This error is occurring because the course requires a different class standing than your current class standing. For example, freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, or graduate. You should choose another course or contact your academic advisor for assistance. Viewing your class schedule. Once you submit your course registration, you will see a weekly schedule in the lower left corner of your screen. Students should finalize their schedule before the semester begins and by the 5th day of instruction. On the Schedule tab, you will see your weekly schedule. This will be an overview where you can see the general dates and times of your lectures, discussions, labs, and final exams. Note that this weekly schedule does not change and does not show any differences when courses are not in session. If you see a final exam overlapping on your schedule view with a lecture, discussion, or lab, you do not need to take any action, as lecture, discussion, and labs will not be held during the final exam week. For more detailed information, you can view the Schedule Detail tab. It will show what each class component type is: lecture, final exam, discussion, or lab. Let's move into registration support. If you have questions as you're building your first semester plan and schedule, we have registration resources and support through your assigned academic advisor as well as the Student First Center. You can contact your assigned academic advisor for guidance with navigating the My Degree Path first semester plan and revising your class registration. Please note that academic advisors cannot register students for classes. They can, however, help you understand registration errors, explain policies and requirements, and clarify any academic planning questions that you may have. We also have the Student First Center that can provide support with registration issues in addition to your assigned academic advisor. We hope this video has helped you register for the next upcoming semester. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.